Here's Heather Cox. Heather.
Dick, the big question for the Sixers continues to involve the answer. After missing 14 games, Allen Iverson did return to action in Game 1. He had 20 points, but he did not make a field goal in the final 3 quarters of the game. Iverson did practice in Philadelphia on Monday and Tuesday. However, he sat the majority of the day here in Boston on Wednesday with what he calls cold-like symptoms. He did take advantage of the downtime, receiving 2 hours of treatment on that broken knuckle, and he told me the injured hand limited his ability in Game 1 to get in the passing lanes, and he was tentative offensively. Look for less catch and shoot and more driving to the basket tonight. And Dick, he assured me there is no doubt he will be ready to go. We'll see an entirely new and improved Allen Iverson tonight.
Also, Paul Pierce attempts 6. That is a tough.
Anderson has it blocked by Mutombo, and here's a 2-on-1 behind the back to Harpring, and that's the Sixer brand of ball we saw last year.
Well, he wants to take you off the drive and slash to the basket.
Allen Iverson, who had 15 first-quarter points and did not make a field goal after that. And
for the entire season, you know your coaching staff has great faith in you, and he also shoots a solid percentage.
And very often the Celtics live and die by the threes. And talking about the trio, there's
he'll get there at least 9 a night. You know he's fearless. He'll be all street team because once he gets rolling, look out. Well, are catching everything on the weak side of the floor, so you better adjust.
Iverson guarded by Anderson, pulls up and gets the basket and the foul. Kenny Anderson, and what do they say about fouling a jump shooter?
He is not going to stop shooting. The offense is built around him. He's the primary option in 90% of what they do.
Now the 124-24, 50 years old, native Philadelphian, who played his college basketball at St. Joseph's in Philadelphia. And the jumper by Aaron McKee, and that's what the Sixers are looking for. A little, I expect them to make every one of them.
Why not?
And why not?
The crowd is so revved up.
They are.
The building is bouncing.
And the runner by Allen Iverson, his second basket of the game. They're getting the job done. Iverson leads Philly with 6. Nearly a half a minute to go. Iverson pulling up, and he hits his second in a row and has 8. Get a basket in the second half. Probably will. Here's Strickland working his way through. Had it deflected. Iverson knocked the ball away.
McKee, anytime that he's at that small forward position, matched up.
And here is Allen Iverson with a 3. So Iverson
rebound.
Walker going into the double team, stolen by Claxton. And here is Iverson, and Allen Iverson lays it in. 13 points for Iverson, and the Celtics are up by 6. Crowd really revved up as Iverson dims it a bit with his running baseline jumper. He's got 15. 76ers scored only 11 points. And we're outscored by 8, so they've got to come out strong here to stay in there. And Iverson gets them off on the right foot. He has 17 in the game.
That was
so if he gets overzealous, Celtics, who already have Pierce in foul trouble, he's still in the lineup for 3. And Allen Iverson coolly and calmly hits another one. He has 2 baskets here in the third, shadowed by Harpring. Losing the ball is Pierce. Here comes a 2-on-0. And Iverson with 21 points. Well, already the Sixers have a guy with
Bradley defense. They're a great pass. Everything except the ball is not going in the basket.
Well, we've got the 76ers and the Celtics. And they're putting on the show tonight. Feed inside. Elbow from Iverson. And it is.
They've had all kinds of shots at that 15 to 17-foot area.
Turnover. Claxton causes it, and Iverson fouled and gets the basket. Kenny Anderson would like that one back.
Yeah, he does. And he's strong in the body. He'll get it up off the glass. Once again, so you always got to be aware of Philly shooting the gaps. See, that was a hard foul, no doubt about it. But see, he was able to get the ball. Play before that, you know, where his main man goes on the drive to the rim.
Notice Iverson has 25 shots tonight. You said 27. Fouling Kenny Anderson. It does. 8 on the shot clock. 2.5 gone by in the fourth quarter, and Anderson forces it and into the hand.
Pierce. We're not seeing any of the screen and roll, screen and spot
pass of Matt Harpring, fighting his way in. Good tough basket by Harpring.
Very tough is right.
And the loose ball, Coleman has it. Here's Iverson pushing it up against Kenny Anderson. Pierce also there with the fall-away hit. Very tough to stop this guy.
Very tough. He took
Pierce, 16 points. Not much in the quarter. He's not shot well tonight. Iverson going to Coleman. Coleman has shot well tonight. He has 13 points on last year's MVP. In fact, the 76ers had a host.
and you've got to be ready for pressure.
And Iverson gets them both. Wins, 2 at home and 1 here. A tall order as the game ends.